What's up, motherfuckers? This is Mr. Funk back with another One Dad, Seven Lives episode. Um, so, yesterday, there wasn't an episode, I know. I ended up, we made some plans and we went to the zoo with my kids. Now, when we were there, it was fucking awesome. Loved it, you know. Saw the giraffes and the penguins and the hippos and rhinos and pandas. Even got to see some fucking lions and tigers. Fucking awesome. The lion was having none of his shit yesterday. The lion went off. Fucking motherfucker was roaring his skin off. Actually scared my oldest girl. Started freaking out because she hadn't been there before. Well, she had been there before, but she hadn't been there before when he's done that sort of roaring stuff, like that close to him, because we were like pretty much right on the other side of the fence from him when he was doing it. But when we were there was a couple of times that we had been through things and we had kind of went up and down through different parts, and a couple of times like there was just these parents that were, you know, their kids went, oh, I want to go there, and the parents are like, oh, but the queue's pure long and we're gonna have to stand for ages in it. I'm like, I'm looking at these motherfuckers, and I said to Mrs. Funk when we were there yesterday, I was like, why are these fucking idiots bringing their kids to these places if they don't want to stand in queues? Especially during the summer holidays. Like, we are talking about one of the busiest fucking times of the year where people are going to be taking their kids to these places. And it doesn't make sense. Like, the place was chock full of things. And y'all motherfuckers are bringing your kids to these places and what? Expecting you to be the only person there? And just wander in and out and not have to worry about, like, what? No. There's gonna be queues. There's gonna be crowds. There's gonna be things that you need to wait so that you can get to the front of the line and see. Like, you know, you're gonna be at the back of the queue. You're gonna have to wait. That's just how life is. And that's what I said to Mrs. Funk yesterday. I was like my kids are getting impatient sometimes, and I just had to say to them, like, look, there's other people in front of us. We need to wait. Like, that's it. Like, we can go away and we can go see something else, but when we come back, the likelihood is that there's going to be a queue. And these people are treating their kids like they're fucking. It's like they're asking them to go and fucking try and build them a fucking space shuttle to get to the moon. Like, all they're asking is, can we go and see this animal? Can we go and stand in this crowd to get to the front to see X, Y, or Z thing? Like, I don't get why you're talking to your kids like they're fucking assholes just because you took them to this place that you clearly don't want to be. If you don't want to be there, don't fucking take your kids there. Like, don't say it, don't mention it, don't fucking offer it. Like, none of that shit. Like, me and Mrs. Funk had this plan for a couple of weeks, and we didn't tell the kids that we were going to take them. But that wasn't because we didn't, we thought we might change our minds. Like, we had the tickets booked, train tickets booked, tickets for the zoo booked, like, all of that shit. The only reason we didn't tell them is because we wanted it to be a surprise for them. Like, we wanted them to be excited about it when we told them. And that's why we did it. Like, my older two worked it out once we kind of started. Once we got to the train station, my older two worked it out. But my little one, she kind of didn't figure it out until we were on the train, and that's the way we wanted it. Like, we started giving her little hints here and there and that sort of stuff, just so that she would kind of be able to work it out herself. But we did that so that it was a surprise. But what I don't understand is these motherfuckers like take the kids to this place and then you're treating them like it's their fault you're there. Like, it's not. You took them. You chose it. Y'all don't want to be there. They'll be there. Like, that's it. Plain and simple. Like we've had it before. Like when we went on holiday and like when we've been to like the Sea Life Centre and different places like that. Like when we've been to all these places, like, and I don't understand it. If you don't want to go, don't go. Don't take your kids. Do some other shit with them. Like it doesn't make fucking sense. Like I don't get it. It's like I don't understand why you treat your kids like that. Like you did this. You chose this. First of all, you chose to have a kid. So you decided that. You made the active decision to have a child. Now I know that not everybody does all the time, right? So let's take those like 10%, 20%, whatever you want to call them. But generally, more often than not, you chose to have a child. You were the one that decided that that was going to be the thing. Now, if you decided to keep your child, then you definitely 100% chose that. So, if that child is there and you chose to keep them and not even, go down the route of adoption out or anything like that, then you chose that child. That child didn't choose you. So why the fuck are you treating your child like it's some sort of failed abortion? You know, like this motherfucker was like, nah, I ain't being aborted. Like I'm the one that's choosing to come into this world. That's not how it works. Like just because you've got the Louis Vuitton belt and Louis Vuitton bag on, and the fucking Gucci shoes, and you're at the zoo, like that's not your kid's fault. It's not your kid's fault that it's there. And anyway, you decided that you were going to have the kid. You chose. You made the decisions that got you to that point that you're at the zoo. So how can you then treat your kid like it's its fault that you're there? Your kid may have asked to go to the zoo. Okay, I get it. It might have asked. But if you didn't want to go, why did you say yes? Why? I don't get it. You could have said a million different things that would have ended up with you not being there. There's no way that your fucking ass decided out of the blue that you were not gonna say no and that was it. You didn't wake up in the morning and be like, fuck it, we going to the zoo. Let's fucking go. Like that didn't happen. And then you got there and were like, oh fuck. There was a long period of decision and discussion at which point you decided that you were going there. Like, do you understand that? Like, y'all didn't just fucking wake up and fucking you were at the zoo, you know? You didn't just fucking teleport when you walked out your fucking front door to go to the shop. Like, that wasn't what happened. You didn't magically fucking just rematerialize at the zoo, like, or wherever the fuck you were going. So stop treating your kids like it's their fault. It's not. It's your choice. You made the decision to be there on that day. That's you, right? It is what it is. Stop being a fucking asshole. Stop treating your kids like it's their fault that they're there. It's not. You chose your choice. Fucking stop it. Now, this is a short one for today because I'm knackered, I'm sore, everything hurts. We did fucking like 7 hours at the zoo, walking up and down hills and pretty fucking high temperatures. So, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for being here with me for this one. Certainly, if you want to see some more from me, there are other videos on the YouTube channel. There are other episodes on the podcast, on Spotify. So please do go and listen to them if you like what you're hearing here today. If not, thank you very much for listening to this one. Anyway, I do appreciate y'all for being here. And y'all, have a good day. Cheers.